So I came to Virginia to help my friend Ralph start a fall garden. So exciting. So let's get started.
Let's go.
Let's go look at the space. Let's see what we're working with. So Ralph already has some plants out here on his patio and they're so beautiful. I love the alocasia. He's got some jasmine. He has a lot of jasmine. There's like 3 jasmine plants and stuff like that. But he also has this jalapeno pepper plant. It's doing so good, but he wants to add grow bags kind of like around here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think it on this side or this side more sun? Because you're gonna need
the sun sets over there, so I guess like this pretty much this whole area.
Okay. So where do you want to set grow bags?
I was thinking like along the whole back row.
Along the back. So along this entire back row. So the plan is to put grow bags along the back here, and he wants to do grow bags because this is not a permanent home. He lives in a townhome and he's not sure how long he's going to be here, and he said he doesn't want anything permanent. So we're opting for a container garden, which will be just as good. Kenai! Hi Kenai! This is Kenai and that's Winston. Winston! So you have a mix of 5-gallon grow bags and 10-gallon, right?
Yes.
And that's all. That's the only size.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, that's 10-gallon. Should be. Yeah, that's 10-gallon. That's 10. So this is big enough.
10-gallon.
You have 10 10-gallon. You don't have any 5-gallon.
I don't have any 5-gallon.
10 10-gallon bags. Okay. Okay.
But I have 3 more. So I have to.
So we have 13. The final number is 13. 10-gallon. We're gonna do a little bit of planning first. We need to figure out what you want to grow, where you want to grow it, and how many bags you're actually going to use.
I am serving Home Depot 2022 Summer Vibes, getting to plant plants. You're welcome.
You do look planty as This is Ralph's husband, Alan.
Hi.
We're going to draw everything out. We're going to draw the little grow bags, and you're going to figure out what you want to plant and how much of each thing.
Okay.
It's all up to you because this is your garden.
Excited.
Actually, the first thing we should do is figure out your first frost date. So you're gonna Google your city.
Okay, so
like
Hampton.
Type in Hampton, Virginia, first frost date. Okay,
November 10th.
November 10th. So you have a good while. So you should still be able to get in like a really good fall garden. You have about 85 days until the first frost. So that gives a lot of things time to mature. So that's good. I brought my entire seed vault with me, all of my seeds. So next we need to figure out what you want to plant. I also, in addition to the seed vault, I brought starter plants of some things from my local garden center. So I got Romanesco cauliflower. We've got some broccoli, collard greens, some green cabbage, red cabbage, and some lettuce. So now you just need to figure out which seeds you want to plant.
Okay.
So you already said you want to do some corn, right?
Some corn.
Yeah. So that one.
Daikon radish.
And this corn takes, he has 85 days till frost. This variety takes 63 days, so we're good on that. Bam. Okay, so you know you want radish. Is daikon the only variety you want to grow, or do you want to try some other stuff? Here's all of my radish seeds. Did you want to try watermelon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really pretty variety. This one's really cool. So this is rat's tail radish. So you actually don't grow it for the bulb, you grow it for the pods that it puts out.
Okay.
And you can like harvest these little pods and put them in salads, or you can pickle them, or you can just eat them fresh. And they like basically taste like a cross between a snap pea and a radish. Like they're spicy snap peas.
Interesting. We'll put that in the maybe pile.
Okay, yeah, it's like a maybe pile. This is China Rose, so it's like a pink radish.
Okay.
It's really good. And that one grows fast. These are probably the fastest growing radishes.
Isn't that like the most common radish?
This is the most common radish. This is like your typical supermarket radish. So I don't know if you want to grow that one. You want to put that in maybe. There's Japanese wasabi. I can't even remember.
Is that like actual wasabi?
No.
Oh.
It's supposed to taste like wasabi. So it says it has an intensely pungent, spicy flavor and perfect for lovers of wasabi.
I love wasabi.
Do you want to try that one?
Yeah, let's try this one.
Okay. You can fit like quite a few radish in a 10-gallon grow bag.
Okay.
So you can kind of like mix and match if you want.
Okay.
And another thing you can do is like all of these have different maturity days. So if you plant all of these at the same time, they'll mature in increments, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so this one's 50 to 60, this one's 65.
Right.
This
So
one's 60.
Yeah, so you can kind of harvest them at different times. This is the easiest radish to grow. It's
Okay.
French breakfast. It's like face down. It only takes like 3 weeks to get a radish from this. So it's instant gratification. I highly recommend
I like that.
growing that.
Okay, so I have all my radishes. The daikon, the watermelon radish, the wasabi radish, and then the instant gratification radish.
Okay. You just want to
So
do
I
one
have
bag
13
full?
bags.
Yeah.
Maybe you can split the radishes up between 2 bags?
Yeah, if that's what you want to do, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you know that you're growing this corn, and you can dedicate how many? Because you're only going to get like 1 cob per stalk. So
How many?
you can plant probably 5 or so per 10-gallon grow bag.
I think 1 should be good.
1's good. Okay, so we got the corn. Do you have any interest in growing beets? You said you don't really like beets, right?
Yeah, beets are not my favorite.
Okay, so let's just skip the beets then. You don't want to grow things that you don't like. Would you have an interest in kale?
I love kale.
Okay. We've got this dwarf blue curled scotch. This lasts all freaking winter long,
Okay.
especially in our zone. Well, you have a higher zone than I do. So Ralph is in 8A, I'm in 7B.
Okay, we'll try the red.
Okay. Okay. So with the kale, you're pretty much gonna get, because kale bushes out a lot and it
Okay.
requires a lot of space, you're pretty much gonna get like 1 kale plant per grow bag. But you could get a lot from that kale plant.
Okay, we'll just do 1 for now and see where we go.
Okay. Are there any other like root vegetables that you'd want to grow? Like, do you like carrots?
I do like carrots.
Okay.
You have a lot of carrots.
Heck ton of carrots. This is like your typical carrot. Like pretty standard carrot.
Standard carrot.
Standard carrot. Is the atomic red. That one's really pretty. Tiny baby carrots. Some of those might be empty actually. Yeah. Make sure that I actually have the seeds in there.
These like all taste different?
I think like the orange ones are your standard carrot. They just all grow differently.
Okay.
Yeah. Cosmic purple. That one's a cool one. It's like purple with like an orange inside. I never really noticed a difference in taste with carrots. I'm sure there are people out there that do and can tell you which ones taste better, but I don't know. They all taste the same to me.
Look at these little baby carrots.
I know. I haven't grown these because I'm kind of like, I got these as free seeds and I kind of like feel like they're not worth it. Like if you grow a carrot, if you spend all this time growing a carrot, why would you want it to look like that?
Yeah.
You get nothing.
Like you get like a bite of carrot.
Yeah.
Can we do like 2 varieties in 1 bag?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I want to try these 2.
Okay. Rainbow blend? Yeah. We have broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower covered with the starter plants, so we don't have to worry about that. So I guess the only other thing left would be peas and beans.
I do want to grow the long beans.
You want to try to grow the long beans?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
They're called long beans.
Yeah, yard long.
I'll buy a trellis for it.
Okay, so we have the yard long beans. These are the green ones. They're a little bit thinner, and I like these better actually than the red ones. But there are the red ones too. And I think you still have time to plant those. Why is there squash in with the beans?
Long bean.
Okay.
Trellis. I need trellis.
Yeah. Did you want to grow any like herbs, chives? Do you want to grow chives?
Yeah, I like chives.
Okay. We could do like an herb bed where
Yeah.
you could grow chives, and didn't you want to grow basil as well?
Yes.
Okay, so we got chives.
So
Do you want
do I
regular?
do chives and basil in the same bin?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you want regular chives or do you want garlic chives?
Garlic chives, 100%.
Garlic. Wait, I don't think I have any seeds left in there.
So
you're stuck with the regular chives.
these are garlic chives.
Oh, there you go. Genovese basil is really good. It's like the sweet basil.
Okay. Pesto. I like pesto.
Yeah. I also have a couple of different varieties of basil. I've got the Thai holy basil. That's a good like herbal basil. Like you can make tea with it.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be like an adaptogenic herb.
I do have a dehydrator.
Yeah, so you can make tea. There's also this purple basil. This one's really pretty. That would be spooky for Halloween.
Oh yeah.
Just saying. Just saying. There's cilantro that grows really well in the fall.
I'm not personally a big fan of cilantro.
You're somebody that doesn't like cilantro?
Yeah.
I'm
not the type of person that tastes like soap.
I feel really bad for you. I actually hate that for you a lot. Okay, we can still be friends if it's that case. You do not want to grow this. It's good for pollinators, but it stinks.
Oh, I don't want that.
It smells so bad. Yeah. So that's what borage looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The borage.
So yeah, I think
the borage needed its like own.
No, it can. We can put it in with. I mean, it gets
the
really
chives,
big.
basil, borage.
We could do it. It might be like crowded. You'd put the borage in the back, and then you'd put the chives and basil in the front because the borage gets super tall. So it actually might look really pretty all together. Do you want peas?
I do like peas.
Okay.
Snap peas?
Yeah. So there's a couple of different ones. I got these Green Arrow. These are shelling peas. Like you grow them and you shell them, and they're like English peas.
Okay. Do I need a trellis for peas?
You do. Yeah. These are snap peas. These are the sugar magnolia, so they're the purple kind. They're super pretty. These I think are the sweetest peas. They're called Sugar Ann, and they're so sweet. And I also have Sugar Daddy. That's what these are called. And you can do like a mix of them.
Okay, so which one would you recommend?
I would do like a mix of the purple and green. I think that would be pretty.
Okay.
So either the Sugar Daddy or the Sugar Ann. The Sugar Ann are 55 days to harvest, and the Sugar Daddy are 62 to 75.
So 70.
Yeah. So if you want peas, if you want green peas first, and then the purple ones will come, you could do it that way so that they're not all at the same time. Because if you planted these with those, they would all be coming in at the same time.
Okay, well we can do these.
We'll do those. Also, I found this really nifty garden planner that I totally forgot that I had in my seed box. This is Clydes garden planner, and it's really cool because it has like a sliding thing, and you can line up your first fall frost date. So for him, it's November the 10th. So we'll line it up right there. And then if you look, it'll tell you your last outdoor planting date or indoor seeding dates, things like that. So looks like for peas and stuff like that, we are lining up with like the last planting date now. So this is perfect. This is like the perfect time to be starting his fall garden. And I'm gonna link this in my Amazon store in case anybody wants to go and buy this. It's like $7. It's good. And then so this is the fall side. This is the spring side. I think that's it. I think we're ready.
We're ready.
We're ready to go to Lowe's, get some soil, a lot of soil. We're gonna get a mix of potting soil, compost, and you need fertilizer.
Okay.
The holy trinity. Okay, so I just Googled this, and it says that we need 1.5 cubic feet of soil per 10-gallon grow bag. So how many cubic feet is that?
That's 19.
Okay. Okay, so we need roughly 20 or so gallons, or cubic feet of soil. And that's gonna be between the soil and the compost as well. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We hear Winston.
Stop whining. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so checking out some of the veggies that they have. You wanna just go ahead and buy some basil?
Yeah.
Instead of growing it from seed, that'll be easier.
How many of these will fit in the,
You can, they have a bunch of other herbs. So if you wanna get some, like, you can mix and match if you want. Shiso is really good. Have you ever had shiso?
No, what is shiso?
It's like a, it has like an anise type of flavor. It's like an herb. Oh, okay. Well, scratch that.
Not that one.
It's a chef's trio basil. So there's like 3 different kinds of basil all in here. You can separate them out.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
There's stevia.
Stevia?
Yeah.
It's not sweet.
No, you gotta chew it up. It
Oh,
hits
it
you
is
after.
sweet. No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
No
Wow. Oh, that is very sweet. That's so sweet.
Oh,
It
yeah.
hits you after.
It hits you after.
Yeah.
No, like, but then you're gonna get like the big.
Yeah, I
Oh,
tasted
you just got it, didn't you? You lied.
it. I tasted it. What about some rosemary?
Rosemary's good. Rosemary will like overwinter here. So you can have it all winter. It's like an evergreen pretty much. And also smells really good. You need 20 cubic feet altogether.
Okay.
So
Mix between the soil, the fertilizer, and compost.
mix between soil and compost. I like to do, for mine, I'd like to do like 50-50 container mix and compost.
Okay.
So I would choose an organic container mix myself, but you can do whatever you want. It's your garden. This is really expensive. The Miracle Grow, really expensive. Let's see if there's something else. You can also do like a raised bed mix. There's this raised bed mix down here. This is organic and it's a little bit cheaper and there's more in the bag. So it's 2 cubic feet. You probably need 5 bags of this,
Okay.
10 bags of compost.
A lot of dirt.
It's a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. So they don't have the compost that I usually get. I usually get the mushroom compost. All they have is black cow, which is cow manure. It'll work. It's
Literally
just more
buying shit.
expensive.
How much is it?
Literally buying shit.
It's $5 a bag. I don't know if like Home Depot would have the mushroom compost here.
I don't know how to count,
Manure
but it's
is
like
good
5.
for plants either way, but I just like the mushroom compost. I don't know why. Are you calling to see if they have mushroom compost? I think this will be all right. I've never used this brand before, but I mean, it'll be fine. It's kind of hard to go wrong when you're just container gardening. Suitable for any container grown plant.
Okay, so we do have some. We have plenty. It's $6.99 and it's a pretty small bag. It says it's 0.75 cubic units, so it's pretty small.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay,
That's
no.
so expensive.
No.
At my Lowe's, it's literally like $2 for a 1 cubic foot bag of mushroom compost.
Going the
So
black cow.
our options are black cow, or this one's cheaper down here. There's also a cheaper option. This Garden Pro manure and compost. It has the exact same.
0.5.
Yeah, 0.5. So we need about 10 bags of this.
1, 2, 3.
Category is manure. That's Home Depot.
You should get one of those.
It'd be really cute for the Christmas.
It'd be cute with the, yeah. Or herbs. Your
Oh,
herb
yeah.
garden. How much are these actually? Huh? $200? No. I'm gonna guess like 50.
If it's 50, I'm buying it.
Look at this one. Look. These are, you can tip them over and do, Ralph. You don't like this one more?
Oh, you can go on the river with it and like use it as a boat. You could.
That's so cute. How much are, like,
Wait,
how do
what
we
is it
figure out how
for? I
much
really
these are?
don't know.
It's for planting. You can plant
Oh.
stuff in it. I have the Lowe's app. I'm gonna type it in and see if I can find out. Okay, so we've decided no. I can't turn this. It won't turn. Help me. Thank you.
Help me, Linda. It's like I'm wheeling a patient's bed.
If I want to replant in the spring using the same soil, I just top it off with fertilizer.
Yeah, you can like top it up with compost and
Okay.
add fertilizer. Yeah. Oh, so we're missing the fertilizer. Gotta get fertilizer.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff you can get. I like this Dr. Earth fertilizer. I usually do a spoma, but they don't have a spoma here.
But
I like the Dr. Earth. And you have, so like the soil that we're buying has fertilizer in it, so you won't have to fertilize them for a little bit.
Okay.
But they're heavy feeders, like the cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage are all heavy feeders. So you're gonna have to fertilize them after the first like couple months.
Okay.
holy shit. Literally, this was me like 8 years ago with my ex. Doing the same thing.
little flower gloves.
They're so cute. I love them.
That's good.
Yeah.
Maybe spread out more for sun.
No, I think the sun is good, but you're garden director of your own garden, so whatever you say goes.
Do you think it would look better to have like a couple more on the sides?
Yeah, you could do like a corner. Yeah, like spread out a little more. Also, you want to think about what's going to be easiest for you as far as watering. Having them all clustered together or further apart? Or it doesn't matter?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Okay.
I have a long hose.
So basically, this is what I do, is I try to do a mix of half and half of the bed mix and compost.
Okay.
I'm going to help you do the other one. I'm just going to film this one.
You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing amazing. I'm here for you.
And then, yeah, just like break up any of the big clumps in there with your hands. And kind of mix it around with the bottom.
Yeah.
You can put a little fertilizer in there now if you want to, but since the raised bed mix says that it has fertilizer in it, you don't have to for like a month.
Okay.
But it's organic fertilizer that we got, so it doesn't really matter. It's not like it's gonna burn your plants. So it's up to you.
Alan, will you give me the fertilizer?
Sweetie. His duties are just getting harder and harder.
It's done. 1 down, 12 to go. What do you want to plant in this one? You're the garden director.
I need my seeds.
Okay.
Dr. Earth. Earthing the earth.
Yeah, so you can just add like a little handful in there if you want. Just mix it in the top.
That, my friend, is how you do it. You're doing so good.
And just sprinkle it around all the top?
Yeah. And then just kind of mix it in a little bit into the top layer.
Okay, so like we need to figure like where I want all my things.
Yeah, where you want everything planted.
So I want the tall ones in the corner, so corn in the corner.
Corn in the corner.
So we can go ahead and do corn.
Okay,
This one.
let me get the corn seeds.
Long beans here in the middle.
And you got to keep in mind, like, well, yours are spaced out enough that you're not gonna have to worry about like them overshading another crop. So
Okay.
yeah, you can pretty much plant like whatever, wherever you want.
And
you can always move them around. That's the beauty of the grow bags.
True.
If we forgot to get a container for the lettuce, but that's okay because you can grow lettuce. You can grow lettuce like in between your radishes or like around the edge of your carrots or something like that. Like you can interplant them with some other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. We can figure out what we can interplant with other stuff so that it's not like just like one thing here and one thing there. And one thing
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
So you changed everything.
Well, I think before we just kind of went through what I wanted and not necessarily placement.
Yeah.
But now, since I know what I want, I rather change the placements.
Okay, so for the first bag, we decided to do corn and radish. Okay, so you have a 10-gallon grow bag, so you're gonna do 4 seeds of corn, kind of in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they need to be like an inch? How far down?
I would do like imagine like a diamond
A square?
or a square, whatever. That might be a little too close together because they're gonna get thick stalks. So like, yeah, that's more like it. Yeah.
Is that too deep?
Perfect. No, that's good.
Okay.
So I would plant 2 seeds per hole so that you make sure that at least one of them germinates.
And if 2 come up out of one
You'll
hole.
have 2 come up out of one hole, but then you'll have to cut one of them at some point.
Okay.
like you'll have to thin them out. So where you only have one. And just so you don't lose place of where those are, don't cover them up yet. Yeah, let's do the radish. So you want to sow the radishes a little more shallow because their seeds are smaller. So yeah, it's like 1/4 of an inch. So it's like basically, yeah, there you go. You're just wanting to cover them up with dirt pretty much. Yeah. And you can do them, like you can put one here. You can plant them a little closer together. You can even do another one right there. These are the Japanese wasabi radish.
Okay.
Okay, so now we can just cover them up just a little bit. And you're done. Corn and radish. Labeling is very important. I don't label and I never know what anything is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
At least you're good for something in this operation.
I'm gonna go to sleep, so whenever you guys need more refills, let Mama know. She's here.
Thank you.
Girly Pops, keep working hard. Girly Pops.
So now we have all of the bags filled. So now it's planting time, except for we already planted that one, but now it's time to plant all the other ones. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, let's do
Jingle
it.
bell, jingle all the way.
Corn side by side, right?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to.
If they grow like bigger, I mean, I have no clue what I'm doing, but if they grow like bigger, bushier, you can separate them.
Right. That's the advantage of having Growbags.
And the beauty about all of this is you can move them.
Right.
If you don't like the look of something, you can just switch it with something
think
else.
about that, so that's what I was getting at.
Okay, so we're doing them side by side? Okay, cool. So we're doing another bag of corn and radish, but a different kind of radish. We're gonna use the French breakfast radish instead of the wasabi. Alan, do you wanna plant some?
Yeah, I want
Do you wanna be a part of this? Put 2 in each hole.
1, 2.
Yeah.
1 and 2. 1 and 2. Oh, no. Oh, you're gonna plant different things in the same pot?
Yeah, so we're doing 4 corn, and then around the edge, we're gonna plant the radishes.
That's cool. All right.
French breakfast.
That's what I get.
Wait, you gotta poke your hole first.
You gotta poke the holes
Oh, okay.
first. So do the holes are like 2 inches apart.
Oh, okay,
And not
okay,
that,
well,
not that deep, not that deep, because
So
the
these-
radish, they're
they're only like half an inch.
Okay,
Yeah.
So 1 hole,
1/4 of an inch.
2
Or a
holes,
4th of an inch.
3 holes.
So,
Is that okay that it's too close to the bag?
Yeah, it's okay.
No, I didn't do anything, but
We did all the labor, Alan.
I was gonna say, but did all this.
cup your hand more.
Okay.
Cup it.
Ooh. So that was 3. Okay. I don't know. The math is not mathing up right now. That's 2. 1, 2.
Speaking of math, I just want to point out that my math was impeccable for this. We used every single bag, and it made the perfect amount of soil for all of the bags.
The math.
I just had to, yeah, I just had to like.
What is a place in New Zealand that like
Here?
keeps all the seeds?
That's it.
What?
That's you, Megan.
It's not New Zealand.
It's in like in this part of the world where
Pretty
like
sure it's in like Iceland or
yeah,
Greenland.
somewhere like that's you. You
Oh,
have
like
all this.
the world seed
Seed
vault.
vault.
The seed
Yeah.
vault, that's you. You have seeds for everything.
Put it in the front.
Oh. Great.
Perfect. One, you're planting what?
Broccoli.
Regular broccoli.
Regular broccoli.
And then you're gonna plant carrots around the outside.
Yes.
Because carrots and broccoli grow well together. Which carrots are you gonna do? These ones?
Yeah, I was going to do both of them, so
Okay.
where one goes there.
So that's the regular broccoli?
This is the regular broccoli.
Okay.
So,
So
you poke the holes.
Usually, this is what people do usually. So, make a little line, right, around, and just kind of sprinkle the seeds in the circle. And then once they come up, you're gonna have to thin
Fair
them
enough,
out.
okay.
Yeah, to every, like 2 or 3 inches apart, I think is good. Yeah, that's like perfect. And then you just cover them up. And carrots take a couple of weeks to germinate, so it may be a while before you see them pop up.
Okay.
So don't freak out if they like don't show up in like a week or two.
Yeah, it
Sometimes
says emerges 10 to 25 days.
Yeah. So in this grow bag, we're doing the exact same thing as that one, but we're doing the Romanesco cauliflower or broccoli. I don't really know if it's broccoli or cauliflower. We're doing that, and then another row of carrots. And which carrots are you gonna do? These ones?
Yes.
Okay, these ones. Finished the Romanesco broccoli one. So now he's gonna do a green cabbage, and then again with carrots around the outside, and then this one's gonna be a red cabbage with carrots around the outside. And are you doing these carrots this time?
Yeah.
The atomic red carrots. And then the next one, we're gonna do this. This is like a weird easy tape. I saw this on sale at Lowe's and I picked it up and I was like, why not? But apparently they're like perfectly spaced, and this tape disintegrates because it's like a toilet paper kind of consistency. I don't really know what it is, but so for the tape, we're just doing the same thing, making like a shallow trench and then put the tape in it. Like that, and then you're gonna cover it up. Perfect. So we got all the broccoli and cauliflower planted. Now we're doing the collard greens and chives around the edge, just kind of like we did with the carrots. You could probably get away with 2 with collard greens because it's just greens. It's not gonna like give you a head or give you a root or anything
so
like that.
I'll just kind of
Yeah.
like one here.
They do get pretty big though,
Okay.
so they might be a little squished, but that's okay. The seed packet says do a group of 6 seeds every 8 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
So what's next?
Water those?
We'll water them all at the end. Yeah. Yeah.
Radish and lettuce.
Okay. So the other types of radish that you wanted to do are the daikon and the watermelon. We got these 2.
You're planting a watermelon with a daikon?
Watermelon radish.
Oh, I was like, that seems just like it's not gonna fit in there.
They're cool. They're like green on the outside and then they're pink on the inside.
That's so
Like
cool. Did they taste like a watermelon?
So
No,
we're doing
they
another
taste like a
radish.
radish. This is a mild winter radish.
Like a miniature slice of watermelon.
I'm about to have all the radishes.
All the radishes.
You better go make a lot of vinegar with it.
Radish are really good. Have you ever had them like roasted? Like you bake them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
We eat them in tacos.
And then where's the lettuce?
So the lettuce is, you have red sales lettuce right here. And this is called Butterhead. So there's 6 plants, 6 lettuce plants.
Can they go in the same, all 6 of these go in the same one with the radish? We can definitely break them up.
We may have to break them up.
Okay, so we'll do that one with the radish.
Yeah.
Okay, so daikon this is like one of the ones I'm most excited about.
And then wherever you have like space.
You just put it in the middle,
lettuce,
right? All 3 in the middle.
Yeah, you can do like kind of like a triangle with the lettuce, and then you can plant the radish.
So
on the
I would do
outside.
like 1.
I mean, when you put it like that, though.
And that's butter gem, so it actually forms like a decent head. So it might be a little crowded, but they'll be okay because you're probably going to harvest them regularly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
Here, Alex, here.
No. I
You
have
got
one.
it? Okay.
Yep. Wait, I have to loosen up the seeds, the roots, right?
That one's okay. It's not too compacted, so you can just plant it. Oh, look at you guys planting together. You're so cute. So now you can go around the outside and kind of just like wherever there's a gap.
2. Oh, I see what you're saying, like a gap.
And you don't want, keep in mind like that the lettuce is going to grow out a little bit. So wherever there's like the biggest gap.
So
Yeah.
like here.
That's not 5 inches.
Oh.
Yeah, so you do one right here. There's a huge gap, and another one right here. Another one right here. This is gardening 101, Ralph. Come on.
Where's some
You literally ruined it.
Oh, no, I did. Sorry. So one here.
Alan, he's the garden director. You
One
have to
here?
listen to what he
Yeah,
says.
but I'm the executive officer here. Like, I'll make the final decisions. And then one right there. Okay. I agree with your recommendation.
Do you like them?
I do. I agree with your recommendation. That was a great S-bar, Ralph.
Thank you. So if both of them germinate, then I take one out.
Right.
How many inches? Because that looks
Oh.
a little too deep.
And it's like half an inch.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
You can fill it in a little bit.
fill it in a little bit.
Fill them in a little bit.
Half an inch. Oops, okay.
Okay, so we're doing this grow bag the exact same as the other one, but with the red sales lettuce and then the watermelon radish. And so like how you're gonna know that when the radish is ready to harvest is I always just like dig under a little bit. Like when you see it'll sprout leaves and the leaves will get really big. And after a couple months or how many ever days this takes to mature,
I'm about to write all this down.
just kind of like just kind of like scoot the soil away from the bulb and just kind of feel it out before you rip it out and see if it's big enough for you to want to harvest it.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one we're doing kale. You're kind of gonna plant a kale in the center, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then doing carrots around the edge, just the tape again. So on this one, you're planting the Taiwan yard-long beans and some rat's tail radish on the edge. Those produce a ton of beans, so I would probably just do like 3 in the middle.
Of these?
Yeah, of the yard-long beans. Finito. This is the last one. It actually didn't take us that long. I mean, it's been like, what? A couple of hours?
A couple hours.
A few hours? Maybe 3 hours?
Just like it's hard, you know? We've been working real hard.
You've been working so hard. Okay, so in this one, we're gonna do basil and borage.
So should I just separate these? Or just...
Yeah, I would separate them because there are 3 different types of basil in one pot, right?
Yeah.
It's like Chef's Trio or something like that. Yeah. I mean, you could just plant them together.
We can separate it.
There's nothing saying that you can't. That's all you need. Are we officially done?
We're done!
We're done! Your whole garden, look at it. I'm so excited for you.
I can't wait till it's all growing out.
I know, you're gonna have to send me video updates. What are you gonna do with the rosemary? Get another pot for it? My work is done. Hi. So Ralph and I forgot to film a little outro, like, yay, we're finished type of thing. Because honestly, Alan kept bringing us wine and we got a little tipsy and we totally forgot about it. And then we went to the beach after that because it was a long day. Well, it didn't take all day. It took about 3 hours. It was a long 3 hours of hard work and we were ready to be done. But anyways, I think his little container garden came along fantastic. And the only thing that I left Ralph with when I left, the only piece of advice I left him with was that I would get some type of mulch, whether it's wood chips or wheat straw. Wheat straw is what I prefer to use, just to mulch them a little bit because it is a container garden, so it's gonna dry out quicker, and mulch can help the moisture stay in so you don't have to water as much. And it can also protect the soil against erosion. It can help all of the microbes and all of the life that lives beneath the soil. So mulch has a couple of really great uses in your garden, whether it is container or in ground or you're doing raised beds, whatever it is. In true Megan fashion, I am filming this right now and it's actually been a couple of weeks since we planted his garden and Ralph has sent me some updates. Spoiler alert, it's looking amazing, but I think I'm gonna do the updates in a separate video because this video is already gonna be pretty long and I don't wanna to make it like over an hour or something like that. So I'm gonna do the updates in a separate video. And I'll probably also shorten it and post a little something to TikTok so you don't miss it. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was really fun. I love that my best friend is getting into gardening. Like it just makes my little heart so happy. And also I want to clarify, I don't know if I clarified in the video, but it's not just like a one and done situation. Like he will still be able to use those grow bags in the spring and summer of next year. The grow bags in my garden, I've reused them for like almost 3 years now. So it's kind of one of those situations where it's like a little bit of an investment at first up front to get it all set up, but then like it's a garden. Like he can, you know, take stuff out next spring and replant some spring and summer vegetables. So yeah, but anyways, thanks for watching. Keep an eye on that update video. And if you don't already, go and follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye.